What's up YouTube, it's your boy James back with another video, and today we're going to take a look at my top 10 sneaker pickups for 2020. So I haven't been able to get every sneaker that I wanted this year, for whatever reason, whether, they were just super hard to get or the prices were just too high on the resale market. But this is the top 10 that I've gotten in my collection this year, and we're going to start with this Air Jordan Retro 12 in the University Gold colorway. Now there's an interesting story about this sneaker that I've never actually told publicly, but originally, and I didn't get it this way, but originally I pre-ordered this through a very well-known, famous YouTuber, and I paid a lot of money for the, the pre-order, and the day of the release comes, and this is before I even had a YouTube channel, and the day of the release comes and I still didn't get the sneaker, and I didn't know if I should go after the shoe because I haven't received any, messages or, the sneaker. And not only was I supposed to get the sneaker, but I was also supposed to get it early. This released on July 26th it was, and I was supposed to get this a week to 2 weeks before the actual release date. So when the actual release date came, I didn't know if I should try to cop, so I actually didn't. And I did receive all my money back and everything, and I don't want to say anybody's name. I'm not trying to, get into drama or nothing like that. But I actually had to go on the resale market and I had to pick these up. I believe I bought these on eBay from a seller, and this was a sneaker that I really wanted in my collection because it is an Air Jordan 12, and it is in that black and yellow, colorway, for all the teams in my city. So this is coming in at number 10 for me. Next up on the list is this Air Max 90 and this black and red and white colorway, and this was, I believe, exclusive to JD Sports and Finish Line, and I just happened to see it one day as I was going through my news feed that these were released, and I hurried up and I bought them, and they sold out pretty quickly. I still have people, on the actual review on the YouTube channel, message me where'd you get those, what are they called, and stuff like that. But this is a really dope sneaker, and I'm glad I actually saw it and was able to pick this up. And this, I think these retailed for 130, 140 bucks. So I mean, they weren't cheap or anything like that. But Air Max 90 is one of my favorite sneakers, and this particular colorway, probably because of the scarcity and the fact that I couldn't find this sneaker. I can't even find this sneaker on StockX. But this is actually one of my favorite sneakers that I picked up this year, and this comes in at number 9. Now moving on to number 8. This particular silhouette and colorway, I believe, is one of the most slept on sneakers of 2020, and that is the Air Jordan 35, and this is the DNA. And guys, this sneaker is actually pretty dope. I mean, it's very comfortable. I really like the whole style and the colorway that they gave you with this sneaker. I'm not a big fan of Jordan 5s, I don't hate them, but I'm not the biggest fan of Jordan 5s, and this takes a lot of inspiration from the 5. So I was actually pleasantly surprised that I like this sneaker as much as I did. Now moving on to my number 7 pick, this sneaker I actually hit on a shock drop on the Nike sneakers app, and that is the Air Jordan 4 in the fire red OG colorway. Now this sneaker could be a lot higher on my list, but there is some flaws, as far as creasing and some, bad workmanship around the toe box and stuff like that. And I noticed that, a lot of people's pairs, had quality control issues, but, this is a sneaker that I really wanted. Definitely OG throwback to 1989 whenever this originally came out, and this was something that I really wanted to have in my collection, whether I got it on the shock drop or not. And it would be higher on my list, guys, if they did a little bit better job as far as workmanship. Up next we have my number 6 pick, and this is going to be another Air Jordan 4, and that is the PSG. And guys, the materials that were used on this, the way that they put this sneaker together, was just unbelievably nice. I mean, all the materials just feel buttery. I didn't think that I would like this sneaker as much as I did. I am a huge Jordan 4 fan. I love the silhouette, and I'm actually really happy to be able to add this into my collection and just have them for whenever I want to wear them. And if they put the amount of detail and quality into the fire red 4 as they did this sneaker, the fire red 4 might even have been number 1. Guys, before we get into the rest of the video and I give you my top 5, if you guys could do that thing I like and destroy that like button for me. And if you're new or you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop a video and you don't miss anything. We're on that road to 1K, guys. We got about 200 subscribers to go. I appreciate all the support. Thank you very much. Now for my number 5 sneaker, I know people are not a huge fan of the Air Jordan 1 lows, but they're my go-to summer sneaker. I love all the colorways that they've been coming out with, you know, in the whole 2020 year, and I've picked up a ton of them. And this particular one has stood out to me ever since I picked it up, and that is this university blue colorway. And I'm not even totally sure that these released yet. There's not a lot of information on it. I actually picked this up on GOAT. Some people did tell me that this was only available in store at Finish Line and JD Sports, but as far as an online release, I don't think it received one. But this colorway is super, super dope. I can't wait to rock this in the summertime. Now for my number 4 pick, here's another sneaker that I think a lot of people slept on, and this sneaker did sell out, so it's not like nobody bought it or anything like that, but it's the Air Jordan 14 in the Hyper Royal colorway. And I really, really like this sneaker. I think it is so clean, and I just don't think like a lot of people were hyped on it, you know, probably because there's been a lot of 14 releases in 2020, but this one to me has stood out, and I can't wait to wear more of it whenever, you know, it stops snowing here in Pittsburgh. Now for my number 3 pick, I just want to say right off top, I wasn't able to hit on any Jordan 1 OG highs at all this year, probably because all you guys have been going after them. But I have been able to get, you know, a lot of cool lows and mids. And probably my favorite mid is this Air Jordan 1 mid in the smoke gray and black and white colorway. And this thing, the first time I saw it, I knew I had to have it. They sold out very, very quickly. I actually had to go and hit GOAT up to get myself a personal pair of these, and it's just so dope, and I really, really like it a lot. Just has all the colors that I wear a lot of, like black, gray, and white, and it just looks super fire. Now for my number 2 sneaker pickup of 2020, this is a sneaker that a lot of people kind of didn't like at first, but then ended up really, really liking it later on. But I always wanted it from the moment that I first saw it, and that is the Air Jordan 11 Jubilee 25th anniversary sneaker. And this thing just hits different, but the same. It's, you know, your standard, you know, Jordan 11 has your features that you would have on pretty much any Air Jordan 11. And it just has this chrome, silver, black, and white, you know, colorway throughout the whole sneaker, and it's just super, super dope. I was really glad that I was able to, you know, pick these up. You know, this was a GR, so a lot of people did pick it up, but I would have been mad if I would have got an L on this. Now for my number 1 sneaker pickup of 2020, it is the Kobe 6 Pro Trogrinch. Now I wasn't expecting to be able to get this. I actually got early access on it. I was blessed to be able to add this to my collection. I'm very thankful that I was one of the few that actually was able to pick this sneaker up. I feel bad for all you guys who weren't, but you know, this, you know, I was expecting the L on this one. I wanted it, was expecting the L, but I actually got the W here. And out of all the sneakers that I've picked up, this one stands out the most. It means the most because we lost Kobe Bryant this year, and I'm so thankful to be able to add this to my collection. So this is my number 1 sneaker pickup of 2020. I'd like to thank you all for rocking out with me and watching this video, and until next time, peace.